Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. Shout out to everyone that has been joining me for the 5-minute guided meditations that we have been doing since the beginning of the month. I can't believe it's January 22nd already. I looked up and like more than half the month is gone. That's crazy because February is so busy for me. I am just wanting to check in with you all because I know I missed a couple of my uploads, but you know what? You're going to need a break. I have so much going on in my personal life, in my business life, in everything, and social media. I was just like, I need a moment because although you all are so beautiful and so wonderful, sometimes, well, all the time, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy to share this with you all and get this up and going, and then dealing with other people's energies. Like, I'm so sensitive, I feel all of that, but thank you for still walking out with me. Now, today's video, I wanted to just talk about setting your own premise, like your own, this is how I'm going to get shit done. I don't care about what anybody else has to say or what anyone else has going on. I'm going to get this done my way, because many times there's nothing wrong with this, but we fashion our life after other people's expectations or other people's doings or things of that nature. And there's nothing wrong with having a mentor and emulating their life, or finding someone who has a lifestyle that you want and following them. It's actually encouraged, right? It's actually something very good, because now your mind has an example to say, okay, it is possible for me to do this thing because someone else has done this thing. Look at how excellent they are at getting it done. But you want to make sure you're living by your own rules and your own standards, because sometimes, most of the time, these idols or these individuals that are in the spotlight or that you may want to follow or fashion, and it doesn't have to be anyone famous, right? It could be an auntie, an uncle, whatever. You only know what is being shared on the surface. You don't really know what is happening or what's going on. Like, there are people, listen, before I started doing this, I was in the financial world. I'm actually so surprised that it took me this long to like realize it, because I was in the financial world for 4 years. And literally there is people that live in mansions that are millionaires that have no savings. They're one paycheck away from being in the food line, okay? COVID should have taught you all that. So sometimes you're falling behind someone and you're doing it in a way and then beating yourself up and not really living your joy, whereas they're not really happy and joyful. They share what it is that they want the world to see. Excuse me, goodness. They share what they want the world to see, but it's not everything in the highlight. So while you're beating yourself up because you didn't wake up at 6 a.m. and write in your journal and meditate and talk to your crystals and sun gaze and walk on coal and swallow fire and meditated for an hour and then drank 6 raw eggs, like, you're beating yourself up because you didn't do that, because that's what your favorite guru said that they do, right? In order to make sure. Meanwhile, you're getting up in the morning and just saying, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm thankful. I know I'm in a simulation and I'm able to create my life the way I want to. And then picturing and envisioning your day is just that much more powerful. It's important for you to give yourself reprieve and grace and stop following or fashioning yourself after other people and other people's timelines, okay? Because new year, new me, who this, whatever the case may be. But you have time. It's okay if you're still moving slow. It's okay if things aren't moving the way you want them to move. It's okay. But stop following behind people because you're trying to live up to some perceived legacy or great dominion from them, because you don't know what is going on behind closed doors. You don't know what these people have going on. You don't know what traumas and triggers they have going on. And you are the star. You look to other people as if they're stars, but you are the star. You are made of stardust. You are made of the same things that the celestial beings are made of. So please stop counting yourself out and thinking that you're not doing enough. The more you sit here and berate yourself and tell yourself that you're not doing enough, you need to do more, and how dare you sit down and watch Netflix and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sit down and smoke and drink and whatever. Like, how dare you do that? Because righteous people don't do that. Like, who says? Who says righteous people don't do that? Okay? When I was a witness, when I was a Jehovah's Witness, I used to always say, like, damn, there's some people out here of the world. And when I say the world, that's the people that are not Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Because the Jehovah's Witnesses are like, don't associate with people of the world because y'all have nothing in common. You only want to associate with other Jehovah's Witnesses, right? That's the clusterfuck they keep you in. When I was there, I was like, listen, there's people of the world that I like way more than I like y'all witnesses. They're real. They are authentic. They don't curse. They don't sneak. They're not hiding. They are so much more beautiful inside and out than some of y'all witnesses that are supposed to be holy and sanctified. Like, come on. A lot of times religion puts you on a box and a seat of judgment, even though it's like only God can judge me. But no, people be judging all the time in religion. Okay, so it's important, it is imperative, and I implore you to make sure that you are living your own story by your own script. Do not sit here and let other people dictate what it is that you're doing with your life. And if you really want to soar and grow and be extraordinary, learn how to forgive those that put undue expectations or restrictions on you, people that, you know, you weren't aware their statue or their opinion, how it held you in a cuckold, like chokehold, sorry. Be aware and just forgive them and let them go, or let that go. Let that go. It is a different day, time, version, whatever. It's over, okay? Choose a new story. Choose to identify differently. Choose to identify as the person that can make money in a bad economy. Okay, because again, like COVID, like I said, right? I was sitting with millionaires who didn't have savings. I was sitting with people who, when COVID hit, they couldn't keep up with their finances. They were ready to cash out their life insurance. They're ready to do all this other stuff. Meanwhile, there was people that were just living their passion and skyrocketed overnight, became millionaires. And that's happening a lot of times, right? The Great Depression, they tell you one thing, but there was lots of millionaires being made. And it's also not hard to become a millionaire these days. It's not hard to become a billionaire these days. Money is not what it is that we once thought it was. Okay, and I'm not saying that everyone wants more money, but even if it's love, even if you're like, I just want someone to love me, I want some friends, I want a baby, I want a marriage, I want a partner, you can have it all. It doesn't matter if you've only dealt with YNs or FNs, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if that's what it is that you've been in. Like, you can slide to a whole nother different realm of reality just by changing and identifying yourself as a person who can do that. Okay? Okay. So that is that. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Hope you are staying warm. Be sure to continue to connect with me during these 5-minute guided meditations. Be sure to work with your own energies. That's what these meditations are meant to do, to help you. It's just meant to help you build a muscle and a tool to connect with your own energy, because you are the authority of your life. No one else. No one else. Okay? Remember our slogan, me run things, things no run me, right? You run this shit. You are the director, the storyteller, the editor, the publisher, all of that, okay? I love you, and until we connect again, stay alert. Oh my God, the lights went off. Can y'all see the lights? Let's see. Whenever I say, oh, you saw them go off? Whenever I say the lights went off, that's what I'm referring to. But anyway, I love you all, and until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.